Hello, 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 welcome everybody. How are we all doing? What is going on with the multi-stream chat? Why is it not working properly? Oh, maybe it is now. Maybe it just took a second to catch up. Hello, everybody. I hope that you've had a lovely week so far. And hopefully you're going to enjoy today's stream. We are streaming today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. And maybe I'll do some champs today. Don't really know. We'll check out the 6 PM content, see what we get. Yeah, we'll just roll with it, really. I am bloody boiling. So we've got some ice cream. So to start off the stream, that is what we're going to do. Lovely. Where am I going? Here. So, Beza, Jay, Olan, hello, hello, hello. Tyler, hello. Why is the multi-stream... Right, let's refresh the multi-stream chat. And let's hope that that makes it work. Because currently we're having to have 3 different windows open, which is not ideal. Right, YouTube's in there. Because the game is boring as hell, sit yourself starting next week, you have to get to level 40 for fun. Fun is an interesting word there. Olan, cheers, I appreciate it. The golf lesson was good today. I was happy with his thoughts on my progress and stuff like that since the previous one. I hit a 244-yard carry drive after taking some tips from him today. We looked at just getting the irons a bit straighter and getting a bit more of a launch angle and straightness on the drive. That was the plan of today's lesson. The final lessons of this batch that I was bought as a gift will be happening just after I come back from America because we can't fit an hour-long slot in before, which is unfortunate. But it will be approach stuff, like around the green. Little chip shots and stuff like that. Bunkers. Oh, this ice cream was such a good idea. But yeah, I walked there today. Because I wanted to see what the walk was like. 45 minutes there. Not too bad, but I'm hot. Oh, that is really, really good though. Okay, let's do at least one champs game on stream. We're currently 3-2. And for those of you that did not see the tweet, oh, this multi-stream chat is just not working. This is a problem. The game is boring, nothing to play for, so you have to get level 40 in a week. That's fair enough. Good choice getting an ice cream. Which flavour? We've just got some vanilla. Soft scoop. So that is what we're having today. Speedrunning champs 2 down and out. Speedrunning champs 2 down. Down and out. As long as you get 8 for that objective, you don't care. I don't even know what the objective is. Joining the Omri Evo gang. No. I haven't done the SBC. Don't really care. I hate the meta Evos. I find them so boring. But here we go. Speaking of meta Evos, I lost to one of them earlier. These are the 2 goals that have made me go 3-2 so far in champs. The gameplay is just absolutely abhorrent, isn't it? But here we go. So this guy was a mega tryhard, speed boosting the entire game, just playing like a bit of a tool, really. He was 3-1 up and started like switching it from fullback to fullback. We managed to come back into the game, take the lead, and then we conceded, unfortunately, a rebound right there. As you could see, that shot then rebounded to Donny van der Beek. So 1 rebound to equalise. But then, even better, here we go. The sprinting down the line with Rafael because apparently he has 500 pace. 1 rebound, 2 rebounds. So that was our first loss. And then the second loss I don't even really know what happens here. How it even got to extra time, I have no idea, to be honest with you. But it did. And then I conceded this. To, again, Costa's... I mean, that touch... Lucio's probably still like 2 million coins. And yet that's how he controls the ball? What is that? What is that? And then what's that? So that's how my champs has gone so far today. Just 2 clips that have summarised these first 5 games. It's been joyous. Absolutely joyous. Will your account get banned if you buy from U7Buy? Don't know, but I'm not sponsored by them. So if you really want to help me out, then use my link and go to fifacoin.com. Because if enough people buy coins from them with my code, they'll continue to sponsor me, which would be really, really helpful. So if you're going to get some coins, please do it that way. It really does make a big difference. It is 1 win now required to qualify for champs rather than 2. 7 and 6 couldn't care less. Game is nothing to do with how good you are. No, it's just crap. It's absolutely awful. But we've got ice cream, so it's fine. Saw the footy vlog. Of course, it would have been emotional on Sunday. Yeah, it was. It was. Speaking of Vardy, he featured heavily in the Wheelie McSpinnison that has just gone up on Tom's channel 25 minutes ago. Mine will go up tomorrow because it took longer than anticipated to get the files sorted and everything like that. But, yeah. But here we go then. I'm going to try and just not moan about the gameplay. Because what's the point? It's not going to make it better by moaning at it. That's quite fortunate. It's gone through his legs. If it's nothing to do with how good you are, then what's it to do with? Coming from a 4-win guy. I think what he means is... Like, obviously... No, balls. Oh, I moved the keeper. There is obviously a skill gap. However, not in the way that it should exist. So, in the past, in prime FIFA 17 and 18, the skill gap was basically who could actually play the best football to get into a good goal-scoring opportunity and then score a low-driven shot. That isn't the case anymore. You can be objectively worse. Oh my god. Objectively worse at playing football on this game and like team play and passing and dribbling. You can be worse, but you might just be good at abusing Trailblazers from one position, and that's how you get 9 wins every week. The skill gap on this game is... It's not what it should be. It should be, yes, who can have the like, look at this, lovely little build-up play. Who can have nice little triangle sets of passes between their midfielders and forwards and create this liquid football chance rather than, oh, the ball bounced me 30 yards out and I can green time a Trailblazer. I'm great at this game. Why does my Ketelaere not have pace when he does have pace? Don't get it. So that's the problem. Combine that with the fact that so many goals have multiple luck-based elements with them, whether it's rebounds or nonsense like that. Goalkeepers just deciding when they're going to be good and when they're going to be absolutely shocking. Stuff just not registering properly. There's so many elements that are out of the player's control that it removes some of the what should be skill gap. So, of course, a pro player is going to beat me probably 99 times out of 100. But the fact that there is a world where I could beat a pro on this game by just getting the luck, like every tackle bounce back 50-50 falls to me. My goalkeeper has the game of his life. Theirs just falls over when I shoot near them. That shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Like, the difference between a pro player and even a good player like myself, like, I'm above average. I'm not incredible. I'm not going 15-0, but I average like 10 wins in champs. That is comfortably above average for the people that play the game. I should still not win a single match against a pro at my skill level. And on most other games that are esports, I wouldn't. I would lose 100 out of 100. I'd lose 1,000 out of 1,000 if our skill levels were the same, but on a different game. So I think that is the point being made. Obviously, like, if my dad hasn't properly played this game series in, I don't know, probably like 15 years. If I get him to 1v1 me, he's probably not going to score a single goal. If I, like, properly try hard, he might not even have a shot in a game. But that's because the level is so huge. Oops. But that's what the level should be like between me and a pro. Oh, slightly melted ice cream is up there with the greatest things in the world. Oh, I might have to go and get some more. This is so good. Just the soothing nature of the cold. Oh. FIFA's the only game where someone worse than someone can beat them. I wouldn't go that far. However, I would say FIFA's probably one of the only games where someone worse than you can consistently beat you. As I say, in some other games, you might be able to get a bit lucky. But not to the point where... Not to the level of this. Bailey, hello! All the transfer stuff's getting you excited! Nice! If that's the case, you must be mint. Explains why you lose all the time. You scored 5 sweaties, you deleted the game in a champs game. I don't blame you. One of my mates said earlier, oh, I might stop playing this one at this point. Can't be bothered with champs anymore. Bring on 26. I was just like, no! Don't do it! If you're at the point you're stopping playing this game during what is supposed to be the best time of the year, don't buy the next one. It's going to happen all over again. Don't do it to yourself. Don't know what the point is in sacking Rude just to get Russell Martin. The only explanation I could give you is he plays a more distinct and clear style or brand of football. However, that isn't what you need until you're like solidified back in the Prem. Otherwise, you'll just do exactly what Southampton have just done. Yeah, you might look good in the Championship and then go up, try and play nice football and just get slapped every game. Theo and Dumfries. Yeah, Dumfries is annoying. Don't play as much at this time of year, mainly because it's good weather. Rather be out. Don't blame me. No, the first people that reported that we were getting Rude have reported that he is set to leave, and we are in advanced talks with Russell Martin. I mean, Martin has been one of the names that has been mentioned in all of, like, the candidate lists for if we were... if we were to get rid of Rude. That's a great ball. Oh. No, I needed you to make a more forward run there. La la. Oh, I've got 3 players in the way and it still bounces back to them and then they score. Wah! Welcome to Champs. That is also what he was talking about with this point before. Doesn't matter that I've positioned 3 players in the way to block his shot. If it just bounces back to them, doesn't matter what I did. You've got to score that, Vitinha. You've got to score. Oh, by the way, what is the... Oh, yeah, the Champs objective. I vaguely remember it. I can't remember who the player is, though. I remember looking at it and thinking, oh, they've actually been kind this week, making it 8 instead of, like, 10 or 11. Oof. Is there anything in meta formation, surely system suited to your squad and how you play is more beneficial? You'd think so, but because of the way that this game is coded, players only make certain types of runs in certain positions and certain formations. This person's playing off side traps, which is bold considering the delay. Oh, and then the AI. That should be a goal, yep. FC25, aka Rebound and Button Delay Simulator. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, there are some formations where just because of the defensive and attacking AI code, they aren't as good as others. Otherwise, yeah, if a pro player wanted to use any formation on the game, they would be able to go 15-0, no questions asked. But it's not as simple as that on this game. That's an unbelievable block. Fair play. Ooh, I really thought they'd keep going there. Offside. Did Vardy's wife get any abuse when she walked out? Don't know. I don't know why she would. I don't know why our fans would abuse our greatest ever player's wife. That seems odd. Oh, how's that not a goal? That is, though. Thought maybe Riyadh might have come down, or even Kante. No, sadly not. You've seen plenty say that manual defending is a skill rather than letting AI do it for you. Yes. Well, obviously, yeah. Manual defending is, of course, going to be skill-based because it's manual. The problem is, with the delay, manual defending can often cost you because you can't react to the dribble quick enough because your player will be like 0.1, 0.2 of a second behind what you've pressed. And so if they are trying to like jink side to side with a dribble, you can't keep up with it. That's the problem. Barley, yeah, we'll see what happens soon. I do find it odd that if they have decided to get rid of Rude, that they wouldn't have decided it earlier. Because now you've actually got a chunk of the fan base on board with him. And he's sort of turned his image around a bit. And now the news comes out that he might go. Whereas if the news had come out like a month ago, a lot of the fans would be like, oh yeah, fair enough. But now you've given him a chance to build more of a rapport with the fans and players. And then you potentially get rid? Oh, no. That's a huge block. Don't know what to take, Ribery or 90 times 4. Told you, we're not talking about it today. As much as I want to lay into it, we're going to try our best. Especially when all the PSR stuff has come out today as well. Yeah. Ooh, that's well played. The panic chip, though. See no point in replacing Rude with Russell Martin of all people. I agree. Especially, as I say, with the sort of slight turnaround in people's thoughts on him that's happened in the last month, maybe month and a half, with these results, the utilisation of some of the younger players, and things like that. We know that the signings and squad and stuff weren't his fault. He couldn't fix it in January. I said that in the big relegation video. Like, there are some things that you can blame him for, but others are completely out of his control. Oh. Like, if we're going off of his XG this season, Vardy should have had his 200th goal probably like 3 months ago. Hey! You got an RTG working on in the season pass, taking the players, but on your main, take packs. Yeah, again, I'm undecided. Any luck with Serie A pulls? Not in terms of value, no. Adamola Lookman for the past and present. Oh, I needed a tiny bit more power. He was scrambling. Tiny bit. Shapeshifter's coming again, yay or nay? Don't know. Probably won't care because I'll be on holiday most likely if/when they happen. Ribery is top tier. Won't pack a better one. But do I need him? Is the question. I don't know. Don't know. Tar last week and now pack Bastoni red. Wow. Did Dybala SBC. See, yeah, that's the thing. I'll probably do Dybala's SBC, and so therefore, would I need Ribery? Probably not. Oh, I really might have to go and get more ice cream. How's it going? Very good, Logan. How are you doing today? Welcome. Especially as he's picked up a few good results, proven he can beat most likely our biggest competition next year. Exactly. I said this months ago in the comparisons between Cooper and Van Nistelrooy. Right? Cooper he got 4 points against Southampton and Ipswich. In both of those games, they had 10 men. Rude's picked up 6 points against them with 11 men. Our other win we got was Bournemouth. We've got them last game of the season. Imagine he wins that. He'd probably... There's a world where if we won that, he would actually end with a ever so slightly higher points per game than Cooper. Have you seen Detective Foot news about FC26? If you're on about like the competition stuff, yeah. I'll probably... Maybe I'll do a video on it. I don't know. Where in the States you heading? Orlando! Actually, rather just stick with Rude now. Yep, I think everything up until today, and these like leaks or reports coming out, everything looks like that's what was going to happen. We'd now sort of come to terms with the fact, yeah, he's probably going to stay. Trust me, Dybala isn't good. I love Dybala every single year. Ugh. I would be absolutely shocked if I don't love him. Oh, tackle from behind. Don't know if the Mbappe Evo is worth it. It's boring. That's all I can tell you about it. Go for something more unique. Oh, wanted the McGeady there. Jamie Vardy, bum 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 ba-dum ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-dum ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-dum ba-da, Jamie Vardy. I mean, he's got about 4 different chants. That isn't even one of them. But YOLO. Stop fouling me. Hup. Oh. Oh, I should have read that. I did read that. I just didn't quite get the position right. I read that as well, but I couldn't quite get the position right. Start that runoff for Berenstein. Oh, then the plan was fizz it into Jamie and then play it to her. And we're away. Oh, Yoro sort of flew through me. Well in. I feel like my player didn't actually really need to go down there. Red card. You going to leave? Well, that's handy. Saves us some time, doesn't it? There is a world where we could get one more done before 6 o'clock, but I'd rather not risk it in case it goes to like extra time. That's what you get for using that tool up front. With our youth and players might potentially keep him, makes sense to just keep. I agree. Yeah, screw you, dude. That feels like a harsh red, though, no? Like, I was obviously very clearly past Yoro, but I was running towards another defender. I wasn't through on goal. I didn't think that was going to be a red. And as I say, it looked like she may have been able to actually sort of stay up there, but, oh well, it is what it is. Right, 6 and 2 is a lot better than 3 and 2. But yeah, we're going to like Orlando Studios and Magic Kingdom and stuff like that. Right, I'm just going to quickly rinse the ice cream bowl. If you got any questions, hit me right now! Bum 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 bum. Pow! Do you want a Mars bar? No, I don't really like Mars bars, to be honest. Thanks for the offer, though. Olan, thank you very, very much for the, again, continued ridiculous generosity for the gifted subs on Twitch. You are clear at the top. It's not even close. So thank you very, very much for that. It's outrageous. Oh dear, wow, YouTube. Christ. Yeah. Just crazy. Thank you for the continued support. I very, very much appreciate it, man. You know, you make a massive difference. What is this? Oh. Grange, exactly. Refs are ridiculous for Reds this game. And Astrobot progress update. I've not actually played any Astrobot in like the last week or so because I have got back into a game that I previously started. I started it on stream, but then went away from it, and now I am back. We are 2 wins away from this Charles de Ketelaere, which is pretty nice, because that should be a fun card. 1 of 485, and we get 185 and 386s. Great, incredible. So instead, I've been back on Avowed, and I think I'm like 10 or 11 hours in, and I'm still in the first main area because I'm on the hardest difficulty, which is a challenge, by the way. A real challenge. If you are not careful and strategic and slow, really, with your engagements, you just get blown away in like 1 or 2 hits by basically every kind of enemy in the game. It's that brutal. So it's going to take me a long time to complete it, but I enjoy, you know me, you know I enjoy the challenge of stuff. And as I say, I'm still in the first main big area because I'm going into every nook and cranny that I can to try and find everything because I want to 100% this game. A couple of my mates have played it and really enjoyed it. One of them did nearly 100% it. He missed a couple of things, and unfortunately they don't have New Game Plus yet. So in order to finish it, you'd have to start again. From scratch, which is quite long. So I'm trying not to miss anything and really enjoy it. So yeah, it's been really good so far. Really good. Machine the enemy is basically like the veteran COD bots on crack. It's... If you play a lot of, like, if you play fancy RPGs or just RPGs in general, like, let's say any story game, right? If you are getting 2 hit killed by the weakest enemies in the game, that is what this difficulty is like. It is brutal. Again, satisfying, and you can be strategic with it, where you're using your different like abilities and powers and stuff, and your companion, getting him to like draw away an enemy so you can get some shots in from range or something like that. There's such a massive range of like weapon variety and stuff like that. So I've been having a fantastic time with that, and that is my main offline game right now. Partially because I really want to get back into I want to get into Oblivion as soon as possible. But I said I would do Avowed first. So I've got Avowed and I've got Astrobot on the go right now. Astrobot is what I'm playing sort of like whilst editing. So if I'm editing a video where you basically just need to make sure that there aren't any like massive gaps or mistakes in the video, and you just sort of let it run. And a couple of minutes at a time, you can make progress on a game, and then you have to pause and quickly cut and whatever, close a gap in the video. That's what Astrobot is being used for right now, whereas Avowed is okay, it's bedtime, let me get in and play for a couple of hours or something like that. That's what I'm doing with Avowed, and as I say, I'm having a fantastic time. It's really good. Okay, we got 8 minutes to go until today's content. I have no idea if anything of note or interest has been leaked. But we'll check out whatever we get. Oh, I thought that ran out in 3 hours. That would have been interesting to see if they changed the price of it at all. I should probably do this Xhaka before it expires, because he's just really good value. We can get rid of that. Ola Aina, Olivia Smith, Barish Yilmaz all expire. Would I use her in videos? Canadian, Liverpool. What do you cost? An 84 and an 86. We could maybe do that. What does Ola Aina cost? 84, 85, 86. He is useful in videos, it has to be said. Caicedo's still got a day. Finn Azaz. Buemo. Let's see if we can get it done. In terms of achievements, do you have a system, e.g. complete the harder ones first in general? That's not normally possible in most games. So, no. The vast majority of games, the hardest achievements are complete the game on the hardest difficulty, find all collectibles, or something niche, like do this level without dying, or something like that. But in order to do that, you basically have to have completed the game first and then go back to do it. So the only real time that I will like target achievements is if they are missable whilst just doing your playthrough. So there are some in Avowed. Like 20 of the achievements are missable. And what I mean by that is if you complete the game, then you have to start again in order to obtain them. You can't go back and like redo that quest or just go back to that area and find that item. If you didn't do it at the time, that's it. It's gone. So I do try, before I do a playthrough of these kind of games, I do try and have a look if there are achievements like this, so that I don't have to then go through and play another X amount of hours in order to get them, after I've already completed it on like the hardest difficulty and done all of that stuff. So yeah, it's rare that you can, like 99% of games, you can't really aim for the hardest achievements other than just by playing the game as you would have normally. So, no. But if there are any that are like really time consuming, then obviously you try and do others whilst making progress towards that one and those kind of things. Just try and be smart with it when and where you can, so that you're just efficient with your time. America golf trip. 3 weeks away, playing 9 courses, including Sawgrass, Pebble Beach, Spyglass and Pinehurst. Not been this excited since you can remember. I mean, I can't hate you. You have a lot of money. You get to do what people with a lot of money do. I'm outrageously jealous, but I'd never hate someone or dislike them for being able to experience things that I wish I could. I just wish I could afford it. Maybe one day. But no. That sounds incredible. Oh, come on, game. Go and smash it. And yeah, maybe it's a thing that later in life I'll also be able to experience. I think this said 86. If not, then we're overpaying here, because otherwise we're not going to get this done in time. But yeah, that's incredible. We're going to try and play some golf when we're out in Orlando. Depends how expensive it is. Oh god, we need a Liverpool player. Christ. I think as long as I start the last team before we run out of time, then it's fine. But winning the Europa League tomorrow, I genuinely think the Europa League final tomorrow is one of the hardest to predict games In what feels like forever. How, like, how are you supposed to predict who's going to be the least terrible? You and 3 mates are going, sadly 4 can't due to the costs. That doesn't surprise me. That sounds like it's thousands and thousands and thousands. Like 5 figures. Comfortably. The vast majority of people, yeah, cannot afford to do anything close to that. Maybe if you spread it out and do, yeah, 1 at a time over the course of a decade, sure. But not in one go. If only. Orlando is incredible, yeah. I've been there twice. There we go. Both done. 8 grand, but that's without food, etc. So yeah, 5 figures. Comfortably. It's just an outrageous amount of money. For most people. It's just mad that there are people in the world that is literally a penny to them. Like, obviously, even if you're like a millionaire or multi-millionaire, it's not like that's expensive, but you still have to think about it. Whereas, yeah, there are people that have like 100 mil or whatever. Oh yeah, that costs 10k. Yeah, sure, whatever. As if it's absolutely nothing, and it's mad that the world works like that. It really is. What would be your ideal job after this one? Something to do in football, really. Football is my life, which is why, as I say, the dream scenario with content is that all of you guys that watch the all of you guys that watch these videos and streams and TikToks and stuff, if you love football, please go on over and support the football channel, because my dream scenario is that takes off. I would happily let FIFA stuff die, and all of my life is now focused on creating football content, because I wouldn't have to rely on EA releasing good stuff for it to be fun. So, yeah, please go and support some of those videos. I'd really, really appreciate it. We did a final vlog for the last game of the season, Vardy's farewell. That is the most recent video that has gone up on there if you want to check it out. Links are always in the description, or you can do !footy. Zach, yeah, checking the phones just seems baffling to me. Friend's family got a house over in Florida. Said you can use it anytime. And would only like 100 quid a week. That's outrageous. Seriously thought about it, even though you can afford it a lot, but once in a lifetime experience. Yeah, I think, like, there are things that, even though they're expensive, if you get the opportunity to do them, you've got to take it, right? Which is why... Oh, that... Lautaro was the new content. Sorry. I thought it would be out for 2 weeks, not 1. 5-star, 4-star, rather than 4-5 is surprising. But okay. This card is just going to play like an absolute machine. He's going to be a monster. Ridiculously good. 7 squads for Lautaro. An 85, 286s. An 88, 289s, and a 90. That doesn't sound insane. But yeah, as I was saying, it's why I've got like tickets to see some of the people that I can. Like going to see Metallica last year and stuff like that. I don't know how much longer they're going to be going. Let's do it. Why not? Why the hell not? Again, having this big final family holiday to Orlando. Hell yeah. £1 a month till they've paid back. Wants them with you so it's worth it. See, that is the dream scenario. I could do that. Pay for it on interest-free finance. Let me get you a price for this. SBC. Finally got a dubbing champs, got Bastoni. That's huge. That is far and away better than anything I have got. SBC. Lautaro Martinez. We also got the 91 plus any team of the season trade-in pack is new. Earn 1 of 3 91 plus Tots or Tots highlights released in packs between April 25th and May 19th. Is that not... What's it a pick between? How many? 3. Is that not really crap? No? Let me try and get the price on Footbin for Martinez. He's coming in at 400k. That's not bad. When you compare it to the price of some of the other SBCs that we've got, that is not that bad. Right, SBC storage. We do have a Chris Woods. Do I really want to put a 93 in though? When we can go for... I mean, we're going to be putting in 2 91s, and we're probably going to get... back 3 91s. But hey, why not? That's why you love going to big boxing events, memories and iconic moments in the sport. Yep, exactly. Exactly. The picker's horrible. At least take out the purple. I agree. I'm assuming I've got some highlights that I can put in here. Oh, there's a world where I have like 4 90 rateds, and I shouldn't have put these 91s in, but I don't think it really matters if we're honest. The fact you can't put your red picks in here as well is so scummy. Considering how bad so many of the red picks have been. Oh no, we do only have 91s. Okay, well here we go. One more. And let's see how bad this is. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, everybody. I hope you're having a good week. We're going to be live today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday this week. So hopefully you can tune in to see those streams. And let's see what we can get in this woeful new 91 plus team of the season or team of the season highlights pick. It just looks awful. You have to put in 4 91s. Well, no, 4 team of the season, sorry. And you get back a minimum of 3 91 pluses. It's going to be 3 91s, isn't it? Come on then, here we go. Let's see. Bare minimum, I want something like 95 plus. Give me mega fodder. Or maybe 94 plus. Here we go. We start off with a 94 plus. Playstyle pluses don't seem incredible, so I don't know if he's got any value. Anderson Talisca is coming in at 23,000 coins. Number 2. David De Gea, I assume, is also not going to be expensive. Well, he's worth about 60k. Okay. It's not awful. Third one. Pow. Fowler. This card destroyed me earlier. Is she 20k? She's 22k. This card... Like, look at her position. 4-star, 5-star. All of the front 4 positions. I guess she does have low composure compared to most Team of the Seasons, but she slapped me silly. But we will obviously take the most expensive one, and you know what? We'll try him out. We'll try him out, because I haven't had a keeper that I have felt has been reliable for months. So we're going to take Van der Sar, put him down there, and in goes David De Gea. He's on 2 chem. Even with this. Oh, I guess I could change the league. Change the league to Serie A, and then I think we're good. De Gea got 2 good playstyle plus. Well, we'll see. There we go. Full chem. Zach, yeah, I'm intrigued to see how it goes, to be honest. Okay. Sure. Let's just double check on FUTGG the price of Lautaro. Yep, coming in at about 400,000 coins. I can't lie, that doesn't seem bad, to be honest. Should we give a test to De Gea then? Let's go straight in. Lautaro cheaper than Doué. Doué was like 900k when he came out. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Oh, how have you got away with that? Oh, yet another person that's just going to be speed boosting with Rafa Leao the entire game. Ugh. But as we said in the first few, we're not moaning about gameplay today because it doesn't make any difference. It's still crap whether you say that it's crap or not. Ooh. Decent effort. That's a great tackle by Lucio. Into his feet. Oh, man. Maybe I should have gone for a through ball instead of a pass to feet there. Or I could have tried to dink it. Jesus. There's those speed boosts coming out. Oh, whoa. I mean, I don't think anybody expected that to go to Vardy there. We need more support. Go. Oh, Sol Campbell. He's just large and he's in the way. Well done, Alex. This Alexandro card, considering the price of him, is unbelievable. No! I shouldn't have through-balled. Honestly thought Doué was closer to 500k. Not when he came out, no. It was somewhere in the 900k region. It was a ridiculous amount. Oh, not like this game. We got cancelled skill moves and everything. Don't know where my cam's going here. Big Doué. No! It was to Berenstein. Oh, this Sol Campbell. He's a unit! There it is. The speed boosts! Anyone that has Rafa Leao in their team, you know exactly how they're going to play before they kick a single ball. Oh, I couldn't switch to the right player. And we concede. If only the game would have switched to the right centre-back when I wanted it to. Well, De Gea concedes his first low-driven shot. So, he's offside. I don't know how long the stream's going to be. I don't know if I plan to do all of the remainder of Champs. See how it goes, really. Undecided. Yeah, this Campbell apparently has 99 pace. He's keeping up with every Vardy run that he's making. I don't quite know how. No. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Lala outpace someone. Unfortunately, it wasn't my Lala, because he just isn't quick. He's on! He's on! He's got 99 pace, but he's being caught up! How has he saved it? No! I did everything right. I don't think he moved the keeper. So I don't really know. Oh. Don't really know what I could have done more there. Read that perfectly. Oh, how's Pulisic only 80k? That's ridiculous. I feel like the answer is simple. The power curve went too high, too quick, once again this year, and so Team of the Season has been ruined because of it. You wonder why so many people are calling Team of the Season dead? It's because the cards don't feel special. Team of the Season right now feels like another promo. It doesn't feel like Team of the Season should, where it's this massive end to the year, celebrating everyone that's been sick throughout the year. These crazy cards come out. But no. If it wasn't released league by league, you wouldn't know that this is Team of the Season compared to, as I say, just something completely random. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Bring your vodka and Charlie. Jamie Vardy's having a party. Ooh. Oh, we just needed the tiniest bit of luck and we were through on goal there. What do you think will come of the extra charges against Leicester? Don't know, because I'm not a lawyer. So I simply couldn't tell you. I think it's pointless to comment on it, because none of us know the legality of everything. For example, I said for probably like 3 or 4 months straight that we were guaranteed a points deduction. And yet, we didn't get it because we found a loophole. Has the same thing happened here? I don't have a Scooby. Absolutely no idea. And even if you do get found guilty of like PSR charges, there's no consistency with how many points people are like deducted or anything like that. So you can't even begin to predict that either. Oh, that was well played as well. Agree with the opinion of Alexandro. He's so good. Yeah, Pulisic does look amazing. I haven't used him yet. Go! See, okay, he has sort of got past someone, but not fully. I tell you, my Ketelaere is not as quick as everyone else's. I don't know why. Other people use him and it feels like 100 plus pace. Go! You're not getting caught up here, surely. In the middle. Oh, Gabriel's done really, really well. I wasn't sure whether I should have tried a speed boost there or just tried to take a touch through. That's unfortunate. The ball was coming at him at so much pace, it felt hard to decide. I think to fix the power curve, EA should have each season 30 days with one promo throughout the 4 weeks, but would players find it too boring at this point? Honestly, who cares? Who cares? The people find everything boring on this game. Like, you can bring out an absolutely incredible... Oh, he took so long to shoot. You can bring out an incredible promo team, and on the day that it releases, people will be asking about the next promo. So it doesn't matter. The TikTok attention span generation have kind of ruined the game by begging EA for daily content and never being satisfied with it, to the point where EA can't win now. Because either they release new promos and SBCs that people say aren't good enough, they're not worth doing, so what was the point in bringing it out? Or they release incredible stuff, but then it ruins the power curve. They genuinely cannot win. Other than by completely resetting and going back to a much more sort of like less full-on Ultimate Team, where there are significantly less promos. It's more focused about gameplay, building up your squad and your team. But I don't know how that happens from this point, because they would lose so much money from not pumping out promos and getting people to buy packs constantly, that it doesn't make financial sense to go back to that kind of model. So what do? You just keep going until no one's playing? Where's the cutoff point of you bringing out more content to bring in more money, but your player base is dropping? So surely then the overall money can't keep going up if you're bleeding players. There has to be a cutoff point. But I don't know what that is. I really don't know. I mean, with the amount of monetization that is in this game mode, especially now with the paid season pass, your best bet of getting as many players as possible, make Ultimate Team free to play. Make Ultimate Team free to play and keep the current monetization system. There's even a world where you can scale it back. If you have significantly more players because it's free to play, then you can do more cosmetic-based monetization stuff. More kits, more Evo cosmetics, these kind of things. Card types. Everything along those lines. I mean, if I didn't have to spend the money on the game, would I then potentially spend a few quid throughout the year on a few different like card designs or something like that? Maybe. Maybe. I'm sure a hell of a lot of other people definitely would. It wouldn't even be a question. If they could save 70 quid from having to buy the game, they would spend that on packs instead. And then you could have like maybe a cheaper version of the game that's like 30 quid or something like that. That's the other modes. Oh, the keeper movement might have cost them the game. Shave your beard. No, I'd rather not. Thank you. The last time I didn't have a beard, Leicester hadn't won the Premier League. Oh. Oh, that shouldn't go in. They only have themselves to blame. I don't think so, though, because they've been trying to cater to the audience of the game, but the audience of the game don't know better than the company when it comes to like the power curve and releasing of content and SBCs and stuff like that. They think they do, but they don't. You think that goes for a lot of games? People are obsessed with new content, so we just get loads of crap rather than a few good things. Yep. Everything has to be a live service game. People aren't happy unless there is constant new stuff. But I feel like in the majority of scenarios, that happens because the game isn't that great. Like, if the game was super polished and fun to play, you wouldn't need tons of content, because you'd be really happy to just hop on and play. But the gameplay of this game sucks. And so people think in order to fill that void of excitement when they get on the game that they've lost from playing it, they need a new card. But then surely they realise, well, in order to enjoy the new card, I've got to go back to the thing that I don't enjoy, which is playing the game. So therefore the content doesn't matter. So all in all, the gameplay needs to be better to get the mega player base back. But I think your best bet of having FIFA or FC and Ultimate Team rise back towards the top of like the games lists on Twitch and everything like that, you make it free to play. You're happy that EA give us daily SBC regardless if they're really good or not. The FC community is as bad as CODs for complaining about the game. It depends in what way, though. Some things are not justifiable to moan about. Right? Like when people say we have a non-tense day, that's absolute rubbish. You don't need something new every single day for the game to be great. Whereas, if you're complaining about maybe the menus are broken. Like, for example, when you save stuff from a pack and it kicks you out because it doesn't think that the player's a dupe, and then when you go back into the store, the player's there as a dupe. That's so infuriating. That's a valid complaint. Button delay, a valid complaint. All of these kind of things, sure. But there are so many things that people moan about when it comes to this game series that have for years and years and years that, again, just no. You'd love for EA to scale back, but the player base at this point won't accept it, and EA needs to keep making money. You think that's where it should go, especially with the premium pass, work like a battle pass in Fortnite. But you think EA will realise how bad the other modes are when sales are through the floor. I mean, you could make the entire game free to play. I mean, like the season pass isn't just an Ultimate Team thing. You get things in career mode and pro clubs from the season pass. Nowhere near as much stuff as you do from Ultimate Team. But you do get some bits. So in theory, even people that play career mode and clubs would potentially buy the pass. Right? And you'll have some people that play the game and end up spending money on the game that wouldn't have bought it in the first place, but now it's free to play. They're going to end up playing it and then spending little bits and bobs here and there. And eventually they'll end up spending more than they would if they would have just bought the game in the first place. I think... I really, really do think that's the way that you... On top of actually fixing the gameplay in servers, that's one of your best bets to try and get as many people back as you can. I should have this on the screen. Oh, not that. Oh, and now it's a menu that I can't get rid of. Oh, well, that's good. Oh, fantastic. Champs. Right, let's get the record. Need the FIFA catalogue back. Yeah. What are we? What is my record? How long left till Champs finishes? 13 hours and 30 minutes. We need one more win to get Charles de Ketelaere. Have I seen the Omri Evo? Yeah, but I don't like the popular and meta Evos because they're just boring. So I'll need to see what the best Leicester players are that potentially fit into it and then look at it. You can add paid stuff and cosmetic to clubs. You could add loads of paid cosmetics to clubs that people would buy in a heartbeat. We've been having these conversations for I don't even know how many years at this stage. 6, 7, something like that. When it comes to like how they could grow pro clubs. But right, I'm going to very quickly grab a drink because it should have cooled down enough, and then we'll continue. Okay. Watched a Nick video returns FIFA 23. Mad how much better it looked. No playstyles, old tactics. You actually had space on the pitch to play the game. Yeah, but it had horrible button delay, so it was also a crap game. Sadly. Servers on it might be fine now, but they weren't at the time. And so it ruined it. I don't think playstyles are not a good thing for the game. I think tactics in general are a bad thing for Ultimate Team. To be honest. Because again, it makes the focus so much about winning. Heard it's decent. Yeah, I've been locker room a few times. Not for many years. But I've been for boxing and maybe a bit of football in the past. Definitely boxing, like maybe a handful of times. Oh, could I have gone over the top? Maybe. Gonna have to play all 15 tonight. It's not that bad though. It's a few hours. It's not like it used to be. Like, if you're a decent player, you probably get through about 5 games an hour. So, yeah. 3 hours or so, you're done with champs. Not that bad. Not like when it was... I mean, 40 games, it was fine because the game was actually really good. But when it was 30 games, you had 6 hours of horrible gameplay to get through. Yeah, that was not enjoyable. I didn't want her to go as quick as she did there. Crap. Oh, I misread it. I read that one right, though. Neither of the FC games have been good for button delay either. I completely disagree. FC 24 was the first game since FIFA 20 where I didn't experience delay. Up until FUTTIES, and then I got some. But before that... yeah, first since FIFA 20. Which is why I didn't mind last year. Delay is the main thing that has made me hate 4 out of the last 5 games. And there's been so many instances of it tonight, but as I say, I'm trying to just not talk about the gameplay at pretty much any point tonight because it will just be negative and bring the mood down a bit, because that's sadly what it does. So we just talk about whatever else instead. Even if it is about the gameplay in general, just not specifically what's happening on the screen. It's sort of like a background, even though I am playing it live. It's not really the focus. Oh, well, in. Which is why I like having random topics going on in the chat, so we can just bounce from one to another whenever. Oof. Oh, that's nice. Ah, I needed Vardy to be the tiniest bit further inside there. And I think he would have got his foot in there ahead of Lala. And we would have been in a phenomenal position. Oh, I wanted that first time. As it stands, who do I think wins F1 this year? I mean, it's a 50-50 of whether they improve the Red Bull enough for Max to compete in basically every race. If they do, then Max. If not, then I guess Piastri. And then the hope is that next season... like, because whilst it's good for Max to have competition, it's not good to just have, like, a car that dominates. It's just... doesn't feel that competitive. Oh, that must have been so close. Whereas next year, with all of the regulation changes and stuff like that, we could finally have a really, really good, like, field that is competitive across the board. I hope so, anyway. And here's hoping that with Nui, that Aston are going to cook. And that this year can sort of be a write-off year. I hope. Oh, that big toe of Gabriel has just stopped it from being 3-0. Oh, that was really, really good play as well. Nice little build-up between like 4 or 5 players. We're doing well in this game. Oh, I thought you'd expect me to cut back. Oh my god, they got away with it there. Rumour is Merc engine car is going to be goated next year. Well, as I say, I just hope for a more competitive field. Because it's not all about who wins. Like, if you have a race where there's an awesome battle between like 6th through 8th that are constantly like overtaking each other, winning back positions and stuff like that. They can be some of the best races because there's just such good battles and racing going on. Oh my goodness, the amount of bounces here is... That's probably one of the worst goals I've conceded all year. I think that bounced back about 7 or 8 times in the space of like 30 seconds. Bahrain for this reason. Yeah. Oh, the pain of playing against Hullet in basically every single game doesn't stop. Don't land in Batman. Yeah, that's on my list. It's on Game Pass, I believe, so I'll get through it at some point. Took a break from FC for a few months before Tots to come back and understand why you left for a break. Are you immediately going on another break? I wouldn't blame you. Would not blame you. Man, we should have been 3-0 up as well. That third one should have been a goal. But, oh well. Oh, that was delayed. What's everyone else playing? Because there's no world where everyone that's watching this is playing this game every day and nothing else. It might be that you just play a load of CODs, play a load of Fortnite. I'm intrigued though. As I say, for myself, been doing a bit of Astrobot. I've got Avowed on the go. Bit of Warzone, bit of PUBG. Might actually do a bit of that tonight. Need to message my mate. Oh, wow. What a horrific pass that was. Oh, no! A through ball is not supposed to be a ball to feet. If that had actually gone past him, we were away. Oh, that could easily have been our third goal there. Had that ball flew past Jamie. Oh, I misread that. Got away with it, though. I took too long. Sometimes, like, even with delay, you can try and get some intricate stuff going. You've just got to press it early and hope that it works in the way that you're expecting it to. Hope that your players don't make some crazy different runs in that split second that the delay affects. How on earth do you still have the ball? Wow. Advanced Warfare with your mates. Black Ops 1 and 2 zombies. Nice! James, exactly. That's why I want to play it. Marvel Rivals. Nice. Football Manager. If that had come out, you'd be playing it, trying to platinum Red Dead. Nice. Solid. He didn't get the speed boost. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Any good? I've heard mixed thoughts on that one. Big tackle. Oh my god, the through ball ended up just being hoofed at him. What? Oh my god, it might cost me the game. Oh my god, what a save by De Gea. Wow. That was ridiculous. Oh, as is Hullet. God, I hate him. He's just so fat. He's just everywhere. Doesn't matter what part of the pitch. Wait, he was on. Wow, I thought for sure he was offside. Ah, oh, what a way to throw it away when we should have been 3 up. Ooh. Amazing, just finished it. Solid. That's what we like to hear. I don't think anything of what just happened there for either team was what we pressed. Oh, he took slightly too long to pass it. Oh, it wasn't for you. It was for Due and then potentially to you. Yes. No, that was a perfect tackle. Oh. I thought it was a perfect tackle. The game disagreed. Unfortunately. Nothing we can do about it, though. It's a shame to lose this one. Really doesn't feel deserved, especially after how it was going. But that's champs. We move on to the next. To come up against yet another frustrating 90 minutes of Rude Hullet, I imagine. Eric, hello! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Well, what can you do? What can you do? Boo, 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 boo. Bum 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 bum. Sorry, there's a new objective that we need to look at after this game. Is this legit? If so, what on earth? Right, end the game, ref, so that we can go and look at this bizarre new objective. This game started off so good when it first came out. Shame it went downhill. Yep. Yeah, Bellatra I've got installed, but I haven't touched it. Jedi Fallen Order. Also on my list. But yeah, Avowed is the one that's taking up my time right now. Having a fantastic time with it. I really, really like it. Especially because it is a nice, satisfying and rewarding challenge on the hardest difficulty. Brutal as hell, but that's part of what makes it enjoyable. Right, GG. Tough loss to take. But what can you do? That's how the game works. I mean, I didn't have a shot in the second half. I think that says a lot, doesn't it? Maybe it wasn't as bad as it felt. But we should have been 3-0 up. Maybe there's a world where they would have left if we were. Who knows? So here we go. Is it in live? Where is this thing? Was it seasonal? Does it exist? Yes. Here you go. So, this is a new objective that came out today. Squad Battles Speedrun. Complete this unique Squad Battles objective to earn additional pack rewards. All rewards are untradeable. The overall reward, a 1 of 2 90+ pick. It's not bad. So what do we have to do? Score 10 goals in one Squad Battles game on beginner difficulty. What's the next one? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45 goals in one Squad Battles match on beginner difficulty. And that gets you a 1 of 2 90+ pick, a 2 of 5 87 pick, 1 of 3 88, 1 of 3 87, 1 of 3 86, 1 of 3 85, 1 of 3 84, and 1 of 3 83+. And you got 2 weeks to do it. That's unbelievable. Have we ever had such outrageous rewards for one single game? I feel like it is going to be hard, though. You got to get a goal every 2 minutes. I know beginner is... Like, there's going to be a meta to this. Like, in terms of a formation. Because the one difficult part about this is getting the ball back immediately. So, maybe the meta is like a 4-2-4 on like 100 depth or whatever it is, and they just bomb forward immediately from kickoff, so you just get the ball straight away. Because otherwise, you might fall short of the 45. It might actually be pretty tricky to get that many. Like, you can get a lot. You'll probably comfortably get 35 or 40. But 45? You're pushing it. You're pushing it. Maybe we'll give it a go after these. Is there a game that you know you're in the minority for not liking? Yours is Red Dead 2. Don't shoot me. I haven't played Red Dead, so I couldn't tell you whether I'd agree with you. Is there a game that most people love that I hate? Well, maybe not hate, but just don't enjoy and wouldn't continue playing or whatever. GTA? GTA 5, I got very, very bored. Yet there are a huge amount of people that have played it ever since it came out, like 12 years ago or something. And still are. I have re-downloaded it, and I'm going to play through the story fully, and maybe I will change my mind. But GTA would be my answer, I think. Because get to like 5 stars, get the army on you and stuff like that, hold out a few times. After that... So looking forward to the Mafia game. I think I've got one of the Mafias on my list. It's going to be fun to play this like massive variety of games that I've got listed. I'm not predicting the Europa League final because I think it's the most pointless prediction of all time. You've got 2 absolutely garbage teams coming up against each other. The winner will be whoever is slightly less crap on the day. Not necessarily who's good, because you shouldn't have to be good. Okay. Been avoiding anything FC25 related in case you get tempted back to playing it. How's things going? With me or the game? Because those are 2 very different answers. Oh, coming up against Omri like every other game is not going to be enjoyable. Just like Hull, it's boring. Oh, I thought it was in! Just scored 42 in the squad battles match with a team that had 0 chem. As I say, it might come down to like a formation thing to be able to actually win the ball back quick enough to do it. You've also got to basically not miss any of your chances. Otherwise that just eats into your time. It does sound really easy, but there's not going to be that much margin or room for error. Oh, I'm going to hate this. Don't really want to... With me, don't really want to know anything about the game. Good. because you're missing one of the worst games of all time. With me, good. Been getting into a lot of golf recently. Just had my second lesson today. Played my first round last week. Having a great time. Really, really good time. Football could have been better this season, but it is what it is. The football channel, the YouTube side of things hasn't been incredible lately. Not that many views on like the vlogs and stuff, but TikTok and Insta have done really well. Oh, I thought he'd move his keeper. I'm literally sprinting, and I can't even get close to him. Oh, at least you're not a Saints fan. Same difference, isn't it? My goalkeeper stood still. This might be a game that we leave. Just to move on with our day. And suddenly the record has gone from looking good to a bit of a shambles. No. Oh, he's just not made the run. Even though it was an LB pass, so he should have. You think Tottenham win? I say, it's basically impossible to call. Both of these teams have had such dreadful seasons. How can you possibly predict what they're going to be like in this final? Oh, she took too long. Slightly delayed pass, otherwise. Beautiful. Well done, David. Either way, the game's going to be boring. I don't fully agree. There's a 50-50 that the Europa League final will be the worst Europa League final of all time, or the most entertaining, because both teams are so all over the place that anything could happen. Right, there's still a chance. Avoiding being the worst team ever whilst also making Diaz really salty. Yeah. I thought the tweet was awful, though, from your social media admin. I can't remember exactly what it said. Like, oh, sorry we got your hopes up, Derby, or something like that. Celebrating marginally not being the worst Premier League team ever. Oh, if that had switched to Simon, we would have been able to get that, I think. You got to win it. Go. This Dumfries seems like an absolute machine. Need you on more Wheelie McSpinnison. Well, my episode goes up tomorrow on my channel. Your wish is my command. Oh my god. She just cannot get past him. I'm not going to win that. No chance. Gabriel up against Berenstein. That's a bit unfortunate, though. We could have won the ball back in one of those 50-50s. Nice. There is still hope. Not much, but a little. Bang it in from there. I've red timed it. No. What a waste. of an opportunity. Damn! If we go 4-1 down, I'll just leave. Because they are good at the game. And whilst they might have had a little bit of fortune, a couple of points in the game with bounces and stuff, it's not like I'm comfortably like a couple of divisions above them and I'm getting unlucky. They are good. So in these kind of scenarios, if we feel a little bit unlucky, then I stay in if I go 3 goals down. However, if I score and then go 3 goals down again, I leave. Wow, how has he kept that on the pitch? This Dumfries is destroying me. Like, Vitinha there felt like he should have got the ball. Oh, I've just passed it straight to him. Oh, I should have dinked it over the top. Big tackle, Simon. Good ball. Oh, I wanted a croqueta. I think I must have pressed it ever so slightly too late for it to register in time, sadly. Oh, God, this midfield. It's tough. Yep, there we go. Have a thought about trying Night Rain out? Absolutely no idea what it is. So, no. Okay. Next. Still need that one more for Ketelaere. De Gea hasn't blown me away. That one save that he made down to his right with his foot was good. Oh, the Elden Ring multiplayer. No, I don't have money. I'm not spending any money on a game that I don't need to buy for the next however many months. I simply don't have money. Got this massive family holiday coming up. It's so expensive that I've got a backlog of like 166 games. I ain't added anything new to it that I have to pay money for. If it's on Game Pass, it's a bit different, but if not, no. Oh, whoa, that's not where I wanted. Oh, I thought she'd missed. Thoughts on the Martinez SBC? Not bad value. 400k for that compared to the other SBCs that we've had throughout Team of the Season. It's really not bad. Maybe they listened to people in regards to the prices of these Tots SBCs. And that they just weren't worth it. But that one looks really good. Right. There is Charles de Ketelaere. Obtained. Let's quickly have a little look at his card. I think we did when the objective first appeared, but we'll have another look. Of course, we'll have a look. Don't think I've got a blue in a single one of these since the daily play objectives have existed throughout Tots this year. Yeah, there he is. And we're at 5 out of 6 on this. Daily login is done. So that's solid. We get what? 85 double and 86 double. All, of course, will be opened up for La Liga on Friday. Very much looking forward to La Liga. We get an 84 times 5 there. And here we are. We get an 85 times 3 and an honourable mentions Charles de Ketelaere. Double 5-star cam or striker with some nice stats on him. fantastic playstyles for a cam, shadow striker, or playmaker plus as well. Looks fantastic, doesn't he? So, there we go. Whack him in the club. 3 games to go. Lovely. We're nearly there. Nearly there. Maybe we could finally get a red pick that makes us go, wow, today. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But who knows? Dream here is to win all 3, but it's probably unlikely. Orford looks insane. First owner Dino. First owner Harry Kane. Okay, sure. Sure. I don't get that kind of look on this game. Or on any FIFA, really. That's just ludicrous. That's a nice little dink. Keep that run going. Wow, what a save by Cells. There's a world where I actually had time to take a touch there, but couldn't really react that fast with the delay and whatnot. Unfortunately. Oh, they've walked through my player. Oh my goodness, Alexander's trying to score an own goal. Haven't been here for a few months. What's new in life? Other than the sort of like obsession over golf, not much has changed. Got this big America holiday coming up. The end of next month. That could so easily have been given as a foul. Cool. And then, after getting back from that, it's house saving time. That's a foul, ref. Thank you. At least you gave that one. Oh, how are these not going in? Cells Masterclass. Oh my god, he's saving everything. Why was that so weak, Jamie? Europa League final prediction. I can't believe so many people are asking for one. How are you possibly supposed to predict 2 of the worst teams in the Premier League going up against each other? Impossible. Can both teams lose? If so, then that's my prediction. Oh, so close. This feels like this goal is just, it's waiting. Okay, we read you like a book. That's fine. A few little passes. Get some nice movement on the go. Come on, Jamie. Stop being fouled by the AI. Dirty cheat. Oh, McCabe. It's just not fair, is it? Which you can't do. Oh dear, that's a problem. Humongous save by DDG. How has that gone in? Well, not the shot. How has he got past both of my players there? He looked like he phased straight through them. Oh, the AI tackle. Oh, is it going to be one of these games where it feels like we're just absolutely battering, but you just don't get the goal? Too many of them over the years. I don't want another one. Come on. Oh, you're a 96 rated. You got to control the ball better than that. Oh, I even asked for him to come short and he just didn't do it. Hey, finally, we beat him. Been spamming the 90 plus hero SBC. Best you got was Dream Chasers Lucio. Did another, got Fantasy FC Matuidi. Any reason why you're spamming that? At this stage of the year? It's an interesting choice and use of fodder / coins. Oh my god, that touch was so heavy. Yes! Well read again. Got to pull it back. You've got to just be a little bit quicker or bend your run a little bit. And you've got a tap in there. Oh, that's unlucky. Simon, that's a foul. But it's okay. Elden Ring later. No, not today. I want to be watching KDB's final game for Man City today. Oh, that's so unlucky. Ah, yay. Feels incredibly undeserved. Why are you running away from goal? You're a striker. If you just keep running forward there, you've got tapping. Oh, now we're going to concede because of that. Oh, well done, David. Oh, okay. Don't have any interest in the Icon SBC. Been putting spare fodder into the hero. I was going to say for United showdown for the final, but didn't get one. No, instead, EA decided to prefer United over Spurs and just give you a road to the final, even though it's only relevant for the final, and just not give Spurs anything. Really poor, to be honest. The question is, who are you hoping for from the hero pick, though? As I say, at this stage of the game, how many of them are good enough to get in a squad when you could just do all of these cheap Team of the Season SBCs for a very small price and get some banging cards? Oh, you're not going to win that over Harry Kane. Get up! Oh, how have you not kept your run going, Berenstein? You've done that a few times today. Well, not today. I mean, this game. Let us down with the runs. Going forward. Why does that come up? Are you joking? Are you joking? How did he win that? But also, De Gea saved that, and it came up with the foot save thing when it just didn't hit his foot. Oh man, this is a very, very harsh loss as it stands. How has he missed? How has he missed? Oh, wow. As I say, it's a harsh one. It's an unlucky one. Oh. Where nothing seems to be going. Oh, wait. Probably shouldn't be passing it straight to the opposition, though. That's not going to help my cause. You're on side. David De Gea's wiped you out. Oh, wow. Tough one. Tough one. Spurs got a road to the final. Odegaard was in a cup mode. So they didn't get an SBC. You had to play to get one card. Whereas the other one, you just do a really easy SBC. I don't know why they didn't just make it a showdown. You did it for the FA Cup final. Oh. Do the same for this. Wow. Gomez dealt with me really well. Do I think FC will be a lot different considering the huge drop in sales / active players? No. I don't mind people that like start to do skills and stuff when they're winning, but you don't deserve to be 3 goals up. You can't be doing kick-ups. Come on. It does mean, though, that if we do get this back to within 1 goal, they're going to pass around the back. We already know that for sure. Lala is so far out of position. That's an unfortunate tackle. I feel like he should have made that. Hop. Oh. No! Oh, and then that gets intercepted. Oh, the delayment. It went like 180 degrees. Complete opposite direction. Oh, I was supposed to fizz it into Vardy. Oh, how frustrating. Well done, David. Didn't wipe them out that time, but then you've thrown it to the wrong guy. Ugh. Ooh, that was nice. That deserved a goal. That was really good. I can't switch to the right player. Predicted. Go! How have you not got the ball there? Oh, that's disgraceful. Get up! No! Oh, what a ball in that was by Lala as well. Should have been a goal. Great tackle. Fair play. You've done really well there with Pavard. Can't be upset at that. Oh, that's unfortunate, though. Oh, it's going to lead to a goal. Should have done. Bottled it with Kane. I mean, we are up against Team of the Season Kane. It was always going to be a tough ask. But when you're also getting some bad luck... I've been asked about the prediction for tomorrow's final about 20 times. I don't have one. Both teams are garbage. Oh. Genuinely couldn't tell you. what I think will happen. Could be the greatest Europa League final of all time. Could be the worst. You've blown the whistle there! You joking? Oh. Hope Son wins a trophy. Mm-hmm. How did it end up? They did have 6.4 XG, to be fair. They did. Oh, right. 2 to go. Not looking like a fantastic record this week. On the lower end of my average. But let's see. 10 would still be great. 9 would be acceptable. 8 would be absolutely horrific. And it's another Rude Hullet. Is that another Thierry Henry? It's like template teams in FPL. Oh no! Berenstein was obviously the pass game. No. Oh. That's unfortunate. That should have been 1. Oh, wow. Edwin. I thought the ball roll would have been enough to get round him there. Close, but not quite. Oh, Lucio, that is huge. Because this Henry is a bit of a nightmare to defend against, I'm not going to lie. I took a tiny bit too long there. Offside. Lucio's going on a mad one. What a shocking pass. I shouldn't have done a through ball. I should have just done a lobbed ball. And then maybe we could have nodded it down to somebody there. That was the play. I just chose the wrong pass type. I didn't give myself the best opportunity of it working, unfortunately. Oh my god. He sort of did like a fake pass there. He just didn't kick it because of the delay. But he did the animation as if he was going to and then waited. Very odd. Rafael and just pace boosting or getting the ball to Henry and hoping for the best. And then Hullet just being Hullet in the middle. There are many similarities between most games of champs right now. Oh, I completely thought they'd defend that the other way. Please be offsides. I think my left back kept them on. Yeah. Bounce! They've already got him up to 94 as well. It's not like some of the other Evos where they're at the 92 stage. How on earth did you just catch up with my 99 pace player who was blitzing away from me? What the hell? No, not to the offside player. Oh no, we've done what I said I wasn't going to do. Although we've not been moaning about the gameplay. Just been talking about it a lot more than I wanted to. Quick, anyone, questions? There's still a decent amount of people across the 3 platforms. Questions about anything. Anything other than this gameplay. Go! Oh, Pacho. He is very quick, to be fair. So if it was him up against Vardy, fair enough. I don't think it was, though. I think it was someone else. Yes, Bernstein! Get that chicken dance out. Lovely. Oh dear. Not a kick-off on re-goal. Plus no. No! Pacho! Ah! Ashimi still costs a ton. How's he put it wide? Oh! I thought they'd move the keeper far post. Or they would predict the cutback and just defend that side. Which is why I went near post. I cannot believe he's missed the target. I think the keeper was moved. So, should have been an easy finish for 2-1. Oh, this Pacho is going to be really annoying. Oh, see, he did move the keeper. That's what he did last time. Ah, favourite food and drink and colour. Okay, anyone else want to ask any questions? That's the only one between about 50 people, apparently. Food, pizza, drink. How's he missed? Maybe a lovely cold Moretti. Oh, I love one of them right now. Colour, orange. What? Okay, sure. Sugar. Offside, ref. Hurry up. Oh, Berenstein again with the slightly dodgy run. Oh, then she's offside. Oh, man. You jammy sod. How have you got away with that one then? I read it. My opponent has been bailed out by this Pacho card so many times in this game. Ah. Oh. This feels like it's there to win. Surely it's there to win. I mean, I should have scored 2 or 3 goals. How Vardy put his wide, and then I can't remember who it was. It might have been Alexandro had that other chance that he also put wide. Both should have been goals, especially the Vardy one. Oh. But this Pacho, he's just a bulldozer. If we can get past him, we score. It feels as simple as that in this game. Adarabioyo doesn't really feel like he carries the same threat. But there we go. We dribble past Pacho and we get our goal. What game are you currently playing through right now? Avowed and Astrobot. So one on PlayStation, one on Xbox. Avowed we're doing on the hardest difficulty and trying to explore every nook and cranny. And it's been an absolute blast so far. Astrobot is just such good vibes. If you were given a choice, what one new feature would I add into the next EAFC? The problem with that question is I don't care about new features. I want more than anything for there to be no button delay. And good, clean, smooth, responsive, fun gameplay. More than anything. I would happily have features removed if it meant that we got those things. Is there anything else that I would actually like, though? An online single match to be like one of the main core modes. You play it, and regardless of win, loss, or draw, you get like 1,000 coins plus a 2-player pack or something like that. Something that you can go on and just play for fun without having to worry about winning. Test out new teams, new players, new formations. Just chill. If you want to go for rainbow flick volleys the entire game, you can. If you want to try out crossing 50 times in a game, you can. No skill-based matchmaking in it, just complete random. Oh, this Pacho is a joke. Oh, I played that so well. And then that card is just so good. It ruins everything again. God damn it. That should have been 3. Oh. They stopped their forward run. I did not realise. God damn you, Pacho. Stop being so damn good. Get out the way. He's on. Go on, Jamie! Right. Barring some kind of massive turnaround of how this game is going, that should be 9. Because whilst Pacho's been amazing at the back, going forward they've not been majorly scary or threatening. So holding out a 2-goal lead for, what, nearly 20 in-game minutes shouldn't, that's the key word, be that bad. Oh, the nutmeg. That's so jammy. Because, yeah, I don't know if they're trying to speed boost every time with Liao. Most people do when they use him. But it's not working for them. They're not getting the most out of Omri. Oh my god, Tosin that time comes up with a huge tackle. Oh, how did I not intercept that? Oh no! Favorite type of dessert, ice cream! Is there a glitch where they run down the wing and you just can't defend it because you tackle them, win the ball back, or you get a yellow when getting the ball? No, those kind of things do not exist, no. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it in every single game, because as soon as there's something even close to a meta or a bug, it's abused by every single player. Damn it. Again, Pacho ruining my dreams. He's offsides. What about an offline champs for people who want to have a chill weekend and not play against real players, but the rewards are totally worse but not bad? You've just described squad battles. Enjoy. No foul. Through the back. Oh my god, that was a huge preemptive tackle that I went for there. Worked out. Go! Draw the foul. Or sit him down. It would be wise to not go for an attack here. The smart play is the boring play, which I'm not normally an advocate for, but when it's the 90th minute and you're up against someone who's been bailed out by the defenders over and over again, I'd rather not give them any opportunity. So there we go. There's 9. Is there a world where we clutch up the last 2 games to get our average wins? Because 10 is what I average. Some weeks we'll get 11. Some weeks we will fall short to get 9. But a good amount of the time we're getting 10 wins. So can we do it again? And if so, will we actually be rewarded for it? Probably not. Probably not. Because when are you ever? FUT Champs, Berenstein is the best red that I've got from Champs this year. I've put Simon in because why not? Let's try and get some more use out of my reds. It's not been good though. Not been good at all. But we go into the final game with already 9 wins, which is fine. 9, as I say, is the bottom end of my average. And I don't mind getting 9 wins. You still get decent rewards. Well, in theory you get decent rewards. In reality you get a couple of discard team of the season reds. And then untradables that are the same. So, can we get that 10? That helps. Going 1-0 up in 2 minutes because my opponent appears to not have their controller connected. Make the most of it from kickoff. What is going on here? I don't know, to be honest, but we're 2-0 up in 3 minutes. So maybe their controller did die and they're back. Now we've just got to hope that they're not an unbelievable player. Because if they are, a 2-0 lead is going to be completely irrelevant. If they're a normal player, that could be absolutely huge for me. Oh, look, it's another Hullet. What a surprise. Who saw that one coming? Oh, Philip Lahm. Majri. There's a couple of different players in here. Matteo I've seen in a fair few teams. I used her in a video yesterday and she dropped by 100 no, Rodman dropped by 150k since I used her. And Matteo dropped by 100k as well. I lost so many coins. So you better watch the Wheelie McSpinnerson tomorrow because it cost my club dearly. I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. I thought there was an offside, but apparently not. That's a pen. I still don't really understand why they added that into the game. Like, I tell you what though, that is the first time I've ever seen someone get a red card for the like deliberate foul thing. I didn't know that was possible. I feel like even if you're through on goal, last man, you don't get a red for it. Is it because it was also in the box? I've never seen that. I thought it was a guaranteed yellow, which is why they just did it. Wait, but then there's not a red card next to the scoreboard. What's going on here? Has he been sent off? He has. There's no left back. Okay. Oh my god. I didn't think they'd pass it because I was there defending it. You didn't need to. Probably would have scored if you just like low driven shot that. Well, we are in a great position. Has to be said, 4-1 up against 10 men in 20 minutes in our final game. Have I ever played against one of the pros in any of the previous EA games? Or any big YouTubers? Yep, I did a video where I played against Matt HD Gamer in Champs. I also played against FaZe TAS. I played against Bateson. I made Bateson rage quit. Was that this year or last year? Can't remember. Dunno, doesn't matter! We got gifted that 10th win. Not in terms of someone actually giving away a win. That doesn't happen anymore. But, again, their controller wasn't on for like the first 2 goals, it felt like. And then they got themselves sent off. As I say, though, you got 40 goals comfortably, think 45 is going to be tough. I'd said it, yeah. There might be like a meta formation or something that you have to go for. But yeah, this, I have not seen anybody this entire year. The amount of people that you come up against that do this stupid deliberate foul thing that they added into the game. Again, I think it's stupid. I don't understand why it exists. I don't know why they put it in the game. It's just annoying. But I've never seen a red card given for it. I'm assuming he didn't like also foul me else. No, they just grabbed me and pulled me down. I like how the animation of me being grabbed happens about here, even though he's nowhere near me. Like, in reality, I could probably just keep running with the ball, but the game sort of pulls a black hole over to Theo Hernandez so that he can grab and pull me down and get sent off. Yeah, that is new to me. Well, let's see if this was worth our time and effort. To be fair, this didn't take long, did it? We flew through champs. So, let's see. Second attempt did the 45. That was sweaty. Nice. What else is nice is the game just not loading rewards. So let's relog and let's get these champs rewards opened up. And then it's about time for the football. Perfect timing. Lovely. So we'll open up our champs rewards. And then tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm going to stream, but we will be live. So hopefully I'll see you then. If you are new, make sure you like. If you're on YouTube, if you want to see more streams, shorts and videos, you can subscribe. You can follow on Twitch, follow on TikTok. Not that there's anyone on TikTok. TikTok is just... it's just dead. Dead to stream on, sadly. But oh well. But here we go, everybody. Let's see. Apparently we've done another objective as well. Play 50. Oh, I don't care. Elden Ring. And maybe. Yeah, maybe we do something else. But here we go then, everybody. 1 of 3, 93 plus. Serie A / NWSL Tots. We've got 2 of these. And then we've got the guaranteed packs as well. So, here we go. Do we get anybody good? Please let the answer be yes. For pretty much the first time throughout Team of the Season from our champs rewards. Pick number 1. We get Gilly Mbappe and a Team of the Season. Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? He's tradable. How much is Mboop worth? 326k. That's up there with the best things I've got in champs all year. Let's sell him. See you later, Killian. His price has gone up a bit as well because he fits into that new Evo. The one that people are putting Omri into. It's the first Evo I think that he's fit this year. Something like that. So, hey, Champs! You know what? I said I lost those coins. I lost a couple of 100,000 coins from the video the videos that I recorded with Tom yesterday. Speaking of, the Wheelie McSpinnerson episode will be up on my channel tomorrow. His went up today, where I used Jamie Vardy's end of an era against him. So if you want to see how that went, check it out. If we look at the price graph of Mbappe, yeah. So, I think this might be when the Evo was leaked. He basically shot up by 100k. He was 230, went up at his peak to 348, and we've just managed to sell him for, well, hopefully for 320. So, that's great. That is absolutely huge from Champs Rewards. Right, I don't really care about the rest because coins are really hard to come by when it comes from tradable packs. So, hell yeah. What else do we get? That's more like it. That's what we normally come to expect from these kind of picks. Now we get the red picks. As I say, the best one that I've got in all of Team of the Season this year is Berenstein, who currently costs... She's less than 100k. That is the best red pick that I've got this year. A 91,000 coin player. From... I think I've got 10 or 11 wins in every week of Champs. Not good. Can we beat or end the streak of bad Champs red picks? Here we go. Come on then. Please. Start things off with McKeown. I don't think I really need to check her price. I highly doubt she's worth anything. No, she's 22.5k. Good start. Next. Buongiorno, the lowest of the Serie A defenders, centre-backs, right? He is worth 52k, slightly better. Player number 3, David De Gea. Well, we already have him, so we don't need to take him again. We will take Buongiorno from pick number 1. Pick number 2. Can you be any better? Can we get a player that's worth as much as those 3 combined? It shouldn't be that hard. Here we go. Player 1. Ademola Lookman. Great card. I already have him. He is not worth much. I think he is also around the 50k mark. 40,000 coins for Lookman. Next. David De Gea. And third and final one, La Bonta. So once again, red picks on this game are just absolutely dead and just don't bring any hype whatsoever. I already have both of these blue. I guess... which would be cooler, to use a red De Gea in our Champs team or a red Lookman in the past and present Leicester team? We'll probably use De Gea more. We'll go with him. Okay. Other packs. Mbappe did sell. Lovely. That is exactly what we love to see. 320k. Best way to make coins other than gameplay. There isn't other than buying them. Okay, here we go. So we'll save the 88 times 2. We'll open the 85 times 10 because I can. We've already got enough packs for Friday. But yeah, if you want to buy some coins, make sure to go to fifacoin.com and use code BIRD at checkout. The links are in the bios or descriptions of whatever platform you are watching on. Let's do the 85 times 10 before the guarantee packs. And we do get something. Cool. We get 1 blue behind Hegerberg. And that is Locatelli. Also not really worth anything as far as I'm aware. No. But lots of nice cards to have to list up 10 times for them to sell. Okay then, here we go. 2 final packs. We've got this one, which is a tradable. Tots or Tots highlights from both of those. And then this one, which gives you 3 players, not including the highlights. But there's no minimum guarantee on the rating, so probably going to be 3 really, really bad ones. Let's start with the tradable. Penultimate pack of the day. And we get ourselves a centre-back. That is Ndicka, the lowest rated in the team of the season. Who could have seen that one coming? How this card, by the way, is that cheap is kind of mad. Maybe because it's slide tackle plus as his defensive one rather than the others. Still really, really good card. Here we go then. Final moment of today's stream because the football is about to kick off for Manchester City. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Go on over to the football channel and check out the latest vlog that we did from the Leicester Ipswich game. The final hurrah for Jamie Vardy. And we will end things off today with a 3-player team of the season pack. Here we go. How bad is it going to be? I don't actually know that card, so I don't know the rating. 92 Rahmani and Labonte. It's terrible. Unless there's a really expensive card that's low rated in the team of the season. Don't think so, though. Nope. So, once again, 10 wins in champs. And sadly, the only thing that we have to show for it is that Mbappe, which has got nothing to do with red picks, nothing to do with team of the season and the guaranteed packs. We just got really fortunate in our, 85 plus picks that you get, but you've been able to get them throughout the entire year. So yet another week where team of the season champs feels incredibly underwhelming because the pack weight and the pull weight of the good red picks and good team of the seasons in the 3-player packs is so bad. Team of the season this year is just not it, is it? It's just not it. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for something. I don't know whether we'll do some objectives, some evos, something like that. I don't really know. Maybe we'll play another game because there isn't that much to do tomorrow on this one. But cheers for watching, everybody. I hope that you had a good time in the stream. Enjoy the football. Will KDB end things off with a bang? Yeah, he's going to get 2 goal involvements. That's my prediction for tonight. Thank you for being a part of it, everybody. I will see you again tomorrow. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, not worth it, but what can you do? Good night, everybody. Goodbye.